What's going on, everybody? We're back, and so I seen Carlin on his take of religion and just different aspects of belief systems and things like that. But I've yet to see Bill Burr in his opinion. And I like hearing his opinion on certain things. You know, you don't have to take it as canon and as gospel or something like that. But it's funny. So just take it as that. It's funny. If you're sensitive about this type of thing, this probably is not the video for you, because one thing about Bill Burr is he doesn't sugarcoat things for people. At least from my perspective, he seems to be a type of straight shooter type of guy where he just says it how it is, and then let the chips fall where they may. At any rate, hope everyone's doing good today. And we're just going to get right into this because I'm very anxious to see what he has to say.
Whatever you're into, but I don't know. I'm not into that religious stuff where, and this is why. I actually walked away from my religion. I had to be honest with myself. One, I didn't like going to church every week, you know. I just didn't. Part of it was I'm lazy. I don't like getting up on Sunday. And the other part was I already heard all the stories. Okay? Heard it 3-4 times. The dude hasn't come back yet. You know, we're just sort of mulching over the same shit here. I got it. Right? And then the other aspect was, you know, I actually I had to be honest with myself. I felt my religion made sense and everybody else's sounded stupid. I did.
Damn.
Look, I'm not talking about the basis of every religion. The basis of every religion makes sense. You know, the 10 Commandments, right? Don't kill anybody. Don't touch my wife. That's my bike. Right?
That's my bike.
That all makes sense. Of which I think I've broken just about every commandment except for the 5th one. That's it. I haven't killed anybody yet. All right? But the murderous thoughts that I have sometimes, I think I could do it.
Damn.
Like when someone gets on a plane and they kick off their loafers and they're wearing those gold-toed like dress socks. They cross their feet at the ankles and they just start rubbing their feet together. Like I see the whole thing. See the whole thing. Wrapping that sock. See the whole thing. So we'll see. Still early on, right? But just the stories of how we got here and where we're going and what happens after we die. Everybody else's religion sounded stupid, you know? Like I live out in Los Angeles. There's a bunch of Scientologists out there. And the first time I heard the story of Scientology, I was like, that is the dumbest shit I have ever heard in my life. Yeah. Like, your guy's name is Ron. Ron. And he wasn't alive thousands of years ago, so you can hide a lot of it in the mystery. This guy was alive like 45, 50 years ago. He had a driver's license, social security number. There's like footage of him stubbing his toe. Motherfucker, right? I don't know what happened. He was working at Denny's. He got sick of it. He's like, oh, I'll start a religion. Hey, everybody, there's a spaceship coming back. Everybody's getting sneakers. This is Tom Cruise. We're going to try to make you clear. This is Tom Cruise. Now, look, I'm paraphrasing. To be fair to the Scientologists, I am paraphrasing. But that's essentially what they believe in. And I said that is the dumbest shit I ever heard, while simultaneously still kind of believing that a woman who never got fucked had a baby that walked on water, died, and came back 3 days later. So, yeah. total sense to me. So it just hit me one day. I was just like, well, why does that make sense and that shit doesn't? You know? They got a spaceship in theirs, you know? Right? We had the space shuttle, you know? There's sneakers. There's a lot of shit I can relate to in this. Why does that sound so dumb to me? I don't know. You know what it is? Yeah, I think it's because I heard this story when I was an adult. I heard my story when I was like 4 years old, right? When I heard my story, there was still some fat fuck coming down the chimney giving me Christmas toys. If I lost a tooth, there was a fairy. There was a Easter bunny. Why wouldn't there be some bearded baby moonwalking across the lake? Throwing out bottomless buckets of shrimp or whatever he did. Of course that made sense. What happened was, as I got older, all of that stuff started to fall, right? Like, son, there's no fat fuck, it's your mother and I. Your mom's the tooth fairy, rabbits don't have eggs, her tits are fake, the NBA's fixed, bankers are cunts. Most of your dreams won't come true, right? And I was just like, wow, this is how the world is. And meanwhile, this shit was just floating, this 800-pound gorilla of this fucking story. And I just had to make a decision. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with this? Am I gonna cling to it, be that person, you know? That's very offensive to me and other Christians and become that douche, right? I mean, be like the casual Christian, right? With like, you know, some 1 foot on base and just, yeah, I kind of go a couple times a year and like, my parents come to town, I act like I go all the time and I don't go anymore. Well, my last option, which was basically just let go of the shit, you know? Just let go. Just let go of it like that creepy moment in curling, you know? You know that moment where the shooter, or whatever you call him, is just sliding with that rock, right? Just, let me do this right, just slide. And you think he's along for the ride, the two of them, they're a team, and all of a sudden out of nowhere he just goes fucking. That rock just keeps going, and this dude just stops. That's what I did with my religion. I just let go of it. I didn't read a riot act to anybody. I just let go of it. And on the third day, he rose again in fulfillment of the... I just floated away.
Oh, man.
So now it's like I'm in this weird place where I'm not in any religion right now. Unrestricted free agent, you know? I'd like to believe in something, so I've been going around asking people what this shit is, and I haven't been able to find anything. I'm trying to be open-minded. I was doing a gig in Helsinki, and over there, they're like Lutheran. And what they believe when you die, you're dead. And that's it. Dead. Like a pigeon, just laying there. Over. Blew my mind. I'm like, really? You're just dead like this? You don't... Like my religion was, you know, you die and then you go up to get judged, right? God pops in the DVD of your life. Like, oh, I don't know about this right here. Mind explaining yourself? This might be the most arrogant thing I say all night, but I actually resent the fact that I'm gonna get judged someday. Like, if that's true, that somebody's gonna judge me, that doesn't even make any sense. It's like, dude, you made me. So this is your fuck up, all right? Let's not try to turn this around on me, you know? Jesus Christ. You give me freedom of choice, you make whores, you have me suck at math, and you don't think this thing's gonna go off the rails? Like, you set me up to fail, and now you got the balls to now question your own goddamn work. Dude, if I made a car, if I built a car and it didn't run, I wouldn't like burn it forever. You evil piece of shit! Light it on fire! I wouldn't. I would troubleshoot. Is there gas in the engine? Is the battery charged? Anything beyond this, I gotta get a real man to look at it. But I believe in you. I'm gonna try and help you out.
I don't know what to say. He kind of said it all. Like, I mean, one thing, and I just got to be quite frank for me, there are so many different beliefs out there. I mean, how could one know what is right? You know, one could try to say it's the Bible. One could try to say it's Quran. Other ones could try to say it's the Tao Te Ching. Other ones could say it is the. Is there what else is there? I'm missing something. The Bible, of course. But yeah, like there are so many different variations, and then like as a person that like, I feel like principles. And my word is not canon. I'm a person, so don't take my word as law and be like, well, you know, he said it, so no. Even Big Burr, like he's just an opinion. His opinion could be wrong, just like my opinion could be wrong. But I think a person should apply critical thinking when it comes down to believing in something, because there are people out here that will try to trick you. Like, that is a fact. If you will fall for it and you will believe it, Scientology, they will trick you. Texas, the little Waco incident, you know, like there are different cults. Like there's so many different cults and they're different things. Like one has to stand for something. Obviously, they say it's a saying: if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything, and that's true. When you have this yearning for something, you'll take anything. So a person should have principles and guidelines that they live by that gives them character, integrity, things like that. But to say one simple format is right or wrong, like who could possibly say for sure? You know, I'm treading on like some thin ice probably, and probably stepping on some toes, but that's just my opinion, and I stand by it, because it's like, who amongst us could actually say for a fact that any one of these systems are true? And I'm not criticizing just one. I'm criticizing all of them. Like, how could you say that this is true? You know, and for those who just like, yeah, well, that's true, and this is not. I mean, no, you don't know. But it's good to have a belief system, and it's good to have values, because it teaches character, like I said. And those people who can make something of it, that's cool. But it's hard. I mean, I personally can't tell you what I believe in, because, like, you know, that's just personal. But yeah, it ain't Scientology. That one is interesting when you really look into it, and just other ones and stuff. Like, it's not even one thing. Here's the thing. You know what? No. Nope. Not gonna say it. Not gonna get into it, because I feel like this could be. We could make a video out this some other time. Maybe a podcast, or maybe some type of deal where we just talk about it, and those who want to talk about it, and, you know, open-mindedness. But yeah, you know, that's just my take. Who am I? I'm just an average citizen, just like anybody else. And so I feel like my words don't really carry gravity anyways. It's just like, you know, it's opinion. You know what they say about opinions, right? Opinions like a what? Everybody's got one? So yeah, you know, that's just my take on it. Don't shoot the messenger. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'll let you all go. Catch you all on the next one.